Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 5979 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 23 moves to collect 1 star. Now, it gives me this strange target of 214,840, but that's because I've beaten the level already. So what that means is this is a false target. I should reach the star before I ever get to this, and if I don't get to this but I get to the star, I still win. It's just trying to bump me down further down the road than I got last time. But the other thing it means, and this can be a disadvantage, is the first time you play through a points level these days, this rule has changed and may be different for different people at different times. But generally speaking, when I play this for the first time, if I'm able to accumulate enough points to get 1 star in move 17, then the game finishes. It's over, it's done, I win. And I get all of the extra turns that I have accumulate into fun things and points. However, if I've already beaten the board, I have to play out all 23 of my moves, and that could be particularly dangerous for me because I've got ticking time bomb set at 18 here. So what I need to do is figure out where I'm going to have the most impact. In order to get points, I really want to make color bombs, and a color bomb wrapped candy combo is the very best thing I could hope to achieve on this. But it's going to be tough because I've got these candy cane fences, I've got licorice swirls, I've got more licorice swirls set to come down, I've got marmalade. I do have some stripes that might help me, which is good because right over here I have these magic mixers, also known as evil spawners. Not good. And if I can hit them 5 times, they go away. But for every 3 turns that I take that I don't strike them, they can spew things out, which I guess could be an advantage if it fills this area with candy instead of licorice, like even if it puts in ticking time bombs. As long as I can take out those ticking time bombs, I might be able to get some action from these wrapped candy dispensers. We'll have to find out what those produce. Let's just take things out as best we can. There's no way I can get over here, so I'm just trying to take out a licorice each turn. Because when I take out licorice on a turn, no new licorice forms. And when I cannot or do not take out licorice, that's when new licorice can form. But sometimes there's a 1 or a 2 turn delay. Let's see what these give. Oh, marmalade. Somehow, though, that got produced, and I'm not exactly sure how that happened. But I've got marmalade to deal with, and now that I've got some openings here, I think I can work on this little project. Oh, look at that. I'm going to use this. I'm not going to wait to try to set it up with a special. I'm going to go ahead and use this, take out a color which concentrates things down. Now we only have 3 colors on this board, so that means that the orange is going to come back into play. But while it's gone, we can get this rotation of cascading. I took out orange, which isn't one of these colors, but it created enough activity that I dinged these guys a few times. Notice this is missing 2 rivets, and this is missing 1. That means I hit this twice and this once. Let's go ahead and... there are 2 Oh, hello, I've got enough points, so I don't have to worry about points. I just have to stay alive. All right, and I've got 18 moves to do it, so if I can get rid of these 2, that's what I need to do. All right. So what I'm going to do is hit these, and I want to hit the one that's closer. I can hit either this one or this one. Actually, do you know what I can do? I can hit each of these. Instead of making this go vertically and horizontally, if I put the orange together, it's going to strike here, and it's going to set this off, which will hit this, which will strike here. And it's going to stun these guys, plus it's getting rid of, there we go, that licorice, which means that this is free to bring in some of the wrapped candies. Now the other thing I can do, this is interesting and tricky. The other thing I can do is move these blue together, which will blow this up because it's missing all 4 of its rivets. I've struck it 4 times, so 1 more time it goes away. But when it explodes, it explodes with force, enough force to take out this rivet, which will then set this closer to being able to be removed, and it'll stun it. It might even have enough force to hit this, which will then stun this and take out a rivet. Let's see. Yep, it did, and it took this out because of beautiful cascading. So I'm a little bit closer. Still worried about these guys. But let's do this so I keep a nice clear path, except of course for that licorice. We take out the licorice, and what we're trying to do is maybe get a striped wrapped combo that can hit these guys. A color bomb would work as well if I could get that. Let's bring this down a bit. Oh, that striped wrapped is hard to get. Even if I can just get a couple of good stripes over there. Hard to do. I really should be paying attention to each and every move. That's hard for me. I tend to get quicker, especially as time goes. Ooh. I think I'm going to bust this out a bit. Ah, stink. I didn't even think of this. The stripes are horizontal stripes. So you can see my predicament here, and even if I set up the blue to make a color bomb, the problem is there's that stem in the way. Not good. I can make this stripe, but can I scooch it over to be able to hit these? And I don't think so. So I'm just trying to, bully it. Look at this. Here we go. It's going to take out one. Will I get enough cascading to take out this? I don't know. If this were up here, I could do a wrapped combo and it would hit these. And I'm going to remember that for next time, because I don't think that I'm going to be able to beat this unless I get some beautiful cascading. And that could happen. But two wrapped candies right here under the wrap dispenser would take both of those out. Here it's just too far away. So let's do this and just see what beholds us for our fate. Very sad. But again, if I had been playing this first time round, this would have been a win for me a long time ago. So I can't be too terribly disappointed. I think I'll be able to clear it out fairly quickly, but per my standard, since we've already discussed all of this strategy here and I've learned from it, what I'm going to do is pause the recording, come back with a new board but with no sound until there's something important to say. Be right back. So here we go. All I need to do now is accumulate a considerably easy number of points, in my opinion, as long as I can keep making wrapped candies. And I'm not even paying much attention, and I've kind of forgotten, what's happening over here. It doesn't bother me nearly as much because I took care of this threat. And so I think that in the remaining moves, because of all of this beautiful cascading, I'll be able to get this done. Again, wrapped candies, if I can make my wrapped candy, that's my preference there. So we blow everything up, we get rid of this licorice. Oh, it's a little tighter than I thought it would be. I guess I shouldn't have been so cavalier about things. I should have still paid attention to each and every move I had. The good news is that I will get points. I'll get credit, basically, not just points, but credit for everything I have on the board that's created but not yet activated. So if I've got a stripe or a wrapped, there we go, got it. A striped or a wrapped that hasn't gone off, it would then not only give me points, but it would activate and it would change the board and give me opportunities for cascading. So that's it for me. It was my third attempt. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.